Argsy to FSG, come on.
Go ahead, F. Go ahead, Argsy. Do that.
I'll just... Argsy to FSG, come on. You want to get the laughing off? Alright. Take 2. Morning, Farmson Guy. How are you?
Morning, Args. Nice to see you.
As always. Now, our soybeans and sorghum are both ready. Cotton is another day away, so I think we're going to have to jump in those beautiful X9s and get harvesting.
Oh, tough day. I'm sure we can cope.
It is going to be a rough day in the office. Silage, I think it's about halfway fermented too, so those cows are getting closer.
They certainly are. Looking forward to getting them arriving.
It'll be nice. Right, let's get these combines warmed up.
After you, sir.
Thank you.
Morning, everyone. How are we doing? It is a fresh new day here on West Texas, and as you heard there from Args, we have got a fun day at the office, I think we would call it. We get to play with the big gear. So we've got a field of soybeans right next to us, and we have got a big field of sorghum in the round field up at the top. We were saying we've never combined sorghum before, so that's going to be interesting. So we will just run these up with these big header trailers. Try and not run them into the ditches. So let Args clear a little corner there. There we go. I'm actually going to sneak into the field here and drop my header. There we go. Drop the header off. And we'll reverse back here. Pick it up. And we'll just follow our ground. It's soybeans, like we said, so it's a little lower yielding than some of the other crops. So with these big 25,000 litre bins on the combines, we shouldn't need to stop that often, which is good. So we're not even going to use the auger trailer here. I think we're just going to go straight into a truck. But what I will do is get set up on the end here. Do another headland with Args, I think. But I'll go and get the truck first. The only benefit about being close to the farm, it's literally a 30-second walk to the truck. There it is. Take Argsy's Mac, shall we? 1, because it sounds very good. And 2, because it was reversed next to the trailer. We'll just run it through the wash shed here, and I think we'll just park it at the bottom of the field. The ground is nice and dry. We're not going to lose it in the mud here. That's fair to say. Not a lot of mud in Texas. So I just run it along to here somewhere. Should be able to unload in it relatively easily. There we go. Right. Time for some combining. Look at the yield though. Just looking at precision farming in the corner there. The yield is looking fantastic. So we'll just run along the bottom here. We may set up an auto drive course to head up and down the way. Nice and easy. Kind of hope we potentially could get most of this field done without needing to unload the trailer. We shall see how we go. Try and keep it straight. You know what I'm like for missing bits of crop. The OCD doesn't like it.
Argsy FSG, come in.
Go ahead, Args.
I've set up a GPS course. It should be under FSG Field 6, I think. So I should be able to set that up and follow my path.
Magic, thank you, mate.
No worries.
So there you go, Argsy has set up a course. Very helpful. So we'll just rattle along here. I think it might just miss this row, though. Hopefully it catches that row. No, we've got a little strip out. No worries, we'll tidy that up at the end. Okay, we're running. Argsy's doing the headlands still, but that's us. And I tell you what, that yield... Okay, it's changed to yellow now, so we're just hitting 100%. You can see where the soil type changes in precision farming. In fact, if I just jump into the map here, I can demo that perfectly. So there we go. You can see that little bit of loam there is really high yielding soil, but the rest of the field is not silty clay, a little bit harder to get a good yield out of. Oh, typical.
Saw that too.
He's back. He's back. Ghost Argsy returns. I mean, it's not a big field, but I have to say, we have rattled through this incredibly quickly. These 60-foot headers make a huge difference. Okay, Args is unloading over there. We have got a couple of passes left to do here, which I think Args is going to leave us to. We've got a fair bit of capacity in the combine, so we will very quickly grab these. It looks like there's 3 passes here, so we'll get these sorted as quick as we can. Just try and get ourselves lined up. There we go. We'll get these done very quickly. I think what Args will do is probably load up and head over to the sorghum field, the big round field. So we'll get this done. Shouldn't take us any time at all, and we'll report back then. So we'll see you in a minute. So there we go. One tiny little strip up there, but we are unloading rather nicely here. So I think it's all going to go in this trailer. We'll take this trailer, and we're not going to sell this yet. The price isn't looking too great for soybeans at the moment, so we're going to hold on to it, and we'll sell when the price is a little bit better than it is at the moment. Look at that, Args has come along to say hello, so we don't have to take the truck. Thanks, mate. I was just about to run that over to the bins.
Oh no, I thought I'd save your job. I didn't know if you knew I was here. I was hiding behind and trying to give you a fright.
I've had enough of those from Ghost Args today.
Is he hanging around again, is he?
Yes, he is.
Alright, we'll have to have words to him. You might want to, don't turn around and walk into your header, will you?
So there we go. Args will run that to the silos just over there. He's already gone and got the auger wagon, because we're a little bit further away this time, so that extra help with the storage will be good. We'll drop the header on here. Okay, header on. You can see Args over there at the bins unloading. So we'll head over. I think we can sneak through the 2 cotton fields here and up to the field that way. I can see the combine sitting over there, so we'll maybe even stop and check and see how our silage is fermenting on the way. There it is, a rather large pile of silage. In fact, there's Args. 59%. So I would expect by the end of today that will be looking really good. So I will just pull in over here, let the truck get past, and I will stick my header back on, and we will get into the sorghum. The colour's interesting. It's a really nice colour, the sorghum. Obviously, if you've seen the stuff from FarmCon this week, you'll know that sorghum is in fact going to be a base game crop in the new game. But we're already farming it here. So there you go. Never done this before, so it'll be interesting to see what the yield is like. And also, it's in a West Texas round field. So that'll be fun too. So what we'll do, I think we're going to do a couple of laps, get a headland done, and then run it up and down like a normal field. Here's Args. Just jump out and say hello. Alright, mate?
You know, all good. I was just watching to see what you're doing with your header. We're a bit curious as to what the yield's going to be like in this sorghum. Haven't done it before.
Yeah, I was just actually saying exactly the same thing, that the price is relatively low, but hopefully it'll yield relatively high.
Could be a lot more unloading than we had to do in that soybean field, but good to get it done.
I shall fire up and I'll let you know very quickly.
Sounds good.
So we're in. We're just finding out now how well this will yield. I'll just radio Args. FSG to Args.
You go ahead, mate.
That's me at 15% already.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Alright then. That's going to keep us busy.
I think it might. I think it might be a few runs back and forward to the grain bins. So yes, as we predicted by looking at the price, it's relatively high yielding, certainly compared to something like soybeans, which we were just in the field for. I think we're going to get quite a lot out of this. Now we're undecided yet whether or not we sell this, or we just wait and keep an eye on the price. Obviously, West Texas prices, if you know, are a lot more brutal than the base game. They're almost real-life prices, which adds to the challenge, to be honest, because they're way, way more realistic. Which I like, to be honest. I like that extra challenge. So we'll just have to make do with what we've got. But there we are. We're just creeping up to 50%, and I've done probably an eighth. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe a sixth of the field headland. So yes, we're going to be busy. And it's yielding high as well. If you look in the mini-map in the bottom corner there, dark green equals we're yielding about 125% of standard. So that's brilliant. So there was me saying we're nearly at 50%. I'm looking again now, just mere seconds later. And that's me at 68%, coming up to 70%. So we're full already. I'm just grabbing the grain cart here. I expect by the time I get there, Args is going to be pretty full as well. So, yeah. There he is. FSG to Args, is that you full too?
89%, so I thought I'd unload while you were at the same time.
Nice plan. Basically, I've got to hit the bullseye in the middle now, haven't I?
Good luck. There's one, there's two. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. There we go. Both combines full, 97% in the Demco. So we are gonna have a lot of sorghum to deal with, but that's good. Obviously, for us this was a cash crop, so definitely helpful. Definitely helpful to have a high yielding cash crop. There we go, unloading. I love how fast these Demco auger wagons unload. Ah, taking advantage of me, I see.
I couldn't tell if you were still on the tractor or not.
I was napping. I tell you, with that Demco full, it was lifting the front wheels off the 8RX.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Did both combines, or have you still got a little left in yours?
No, 97%. Both combines, it was 97% in the Demco.
Yeah, mine wasn't quite full though, so.
Oh, true, actually, yeah. So yeah, you couldn't get 2 full loads in. Okay, so you can see Argsy taking advantage of the fact that I was unloading there. What we're going to do is we're going to unload. We'll leave the truck up there, we can unload directly into that, and we'll leave this down at the bottom, and we can switch between the two depending on where we are in the combines. Okay, we're back in the combine. Demco is there, Argsy's there. We've got a GPS course set up, so we are good to go. So we will see you in a little while. FSG to Args.
Go ahead.
That's the truck full. I'm going to run it down to the bins and then I'll be back.
Sounds good.
How's that Demco looking?
Probably only what I've just put in it, unless you put some in.
No. Okay, so you get another load in there. That's good. I should be back in that time then.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a delay then.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, so there we go. I think we will cope if Args is just unloaded for the first time into the Demco. Should be able to hopefully get home without too much trouble and back in time before he needs to unload again. It's going to be close though. It's going to be close. Right, here we are back at the farm. Just make the turn in. And up here, and we can unload this into the silo hopefully. I haven't checked it, see if it'll take sorghum, but I'm guessing it will. We'll soon find out if it doesn't. And there is my answer. We have a little problem. FSG to Args.
Go ahead, mate.
Our bin doesn't take sorghum.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Might have to go sell it.
We might have to go sell it.
I think the farmer's market or the animal dealer was the best price last time, so...
That is going to delay my return to the field, however.
That's alright. I'm sure I can do some crosswords while I wait for you.
My combine's empty as well if you get full.
Good point. I could jump over there.
So this is not ideal, purely because we were just going to keep an eye on the price and hopefully sell it at a better time, but if we've got nowhere to store it, we've got nowhere to store it. We need to think about that for the future though. Make sure we've got a bin that will take sorghum. Feel there might be a little bit of XML editing going on in the background over the next few days to make sure this problem doesn't happen again. So there we go, the belly dump kicking out that sorghum at a rate of knots, and we've got, oh dear, that's low, 15,000. Good job it's a big field. Okay, here we are back. There's my combine still waiting for me. Args has been working away, that's good. Just drop it here. And let's get back in the combine. Unload the rest of the tank. I'd forgotten that I had left some in there. Well, let's get that unloaded and then we'll follow Argsy over there. Or in fact, well, let's just head. We'll go and start the second half of the field. Looks like Argsy's got that side covered nicely. Oh, direct hit again.
You should take up battleships.
Honestly thought they were too far apart this time.
See a good throw on these augers.
Okay, so we've just filled that Demco, and we've got this little bit left, and Args and I are kind of hoping we can get all of this into these two combines and we'll have everything done. We shall see. I'll pick up these last little bits that we missed over here. And looks like there's one tiny pass there, maybe enough for just one header. But I'll follow up behind Args and make sure that he's going to catch it all. If he isn't, we're there to grab the straggly bits. It does look like maybe it is a bit wider than a full header width. By just a few rows, look at that, just a few rows, but we can grab those. Tidy up the loose ends, but that is the big field 12 of sorghum done. I think definitely disappointed with the amount of money we've made from it, no question. But at the same time, it was a cash crop anyway. It was a test. We'd never done sorghum before, so we thought we'd try it. And triticale was definitely a more lucrative crop, even with the bales. The amount of bales we got off it, there's some cash in those. So whether or not we'll do sorghum again, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But there we go. Nice tandem finish to the field. And hopefully there's enough space left in the big trailer to be able to get these last little bits in. Oh, because it's just sorting out the grain cart and the truck there. Looks like we've still got a full grain cart as well as a truck. So I'm going to run the truck down to the sell point quickly. Now my combine's ready to go. And I'll let Argsy sort his combine out while we do these chores. So there we go. We're just unloading here. It's pushed us over 300,000 in the bank, so that's pretty good. Obviously got the Demco trailer full as well, which we'll need to go and get. But maybe it wasn't as poor as we thought. Don't ask, I took a wrong turn.
You look lost.
There you go, Args is taking that last load down to the sell point. I'll run the combine back, get it washed, and we are done. Well, we're done for the time being. There we go. Let's roll this into here and we'll get it cleaned up. Grab the pressure washer. The header always gets dirtier than the combine. But it won't take us long to do this. We'll get this tucked in the shed. We'll go and get the 8RX as well. I'm guessing we'll be done before Argsy's back from the trip to the sell point. Keep an eye open in the top corner because we'll know when he gets there, because we'll see the money totting up in the cash. But in the meantime, we'll try and get this cleaned up and try and get everything sorted. Okay, combine done. Let's get it tucked into the shed, and like I said, we'll grab the 8RX, bring that down, give that a clean. Arg has still not made it to the sell point yet. So yeah, we'll roll this round and get it tucked back in the shed. And that is the day. Nicely done. Okay, John Deere isn't that dirty, neither is the trailer, but we'll give it a wash anyway as we're here. And there we go, Args has just made it to the sell point, $6,000 extra, so all worth having in the end, all worth having. Right, let's get this tucked away as well, and we'll wait for Args to return to the yard. How's it going, mate?
Oh, pleased to see that finished.
Yep, glad that's all over. That was disappointing the sorghum didn't make us a bit more cash.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it was a test field anyway, wasn't it? You know, we'd not done that before, so it was good to try it.
It was good to try it, and be keeping an eye on what the price does over the course of the year with the seasons. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think kind of a bit of an Achilles heel not being able to store it and just wait for that. So, yeah, could be more lucrative than we think.
That's right. But we've only got one crop left to harvest now with the cotton, and getting it a little bit closer to those animals with that silage just about being done.
Yep. It's all going to work out, I think. Looking forward to it.
Should do. All right. Well, another good day, and hope you've cleaned that combine. I'm going to go check.
Well, put it this way. It's a damn sight cleaner than your truck.
Very true. Very true.
I'll let you go and watch that one.
Yep, I'll go take care of it now. And we'll catch you next time.
Sounds good, buddy. Take care.
All right, you too. See ya.
Bye for now. So there you go. We'll send Argsy off to wash his truck. Trying to call me out there. Absolutely shocking behaviour. So we'll leave him to go and do that. And it'll leave me to say thank you very much for watching, as always. It is much appreciated. And I will see you all again very soon. This has been West Texas. That was Argsy. I'm the Farm Sim Guy. Bye for now.